recording now. That's it. Okay. Well, you're going to listen to podcasts about YouTubers and discuss how YouTubers influence their followers. I think it's really interesting. So let's see. Are you ready for it? Yes? Oh. Nathan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Let's listen.
Unit 1, page 10, exercise 3, and page 11, exercise 5.
Hey folks, what's up? It's JJ here. How y'all doing today? It's great you're watching my video because today I got something really cool to show you.
In today's world, who influences young people? Who do many of us listen to when we need advice or want to buy something? Is it our parents? Our favourite movie stars or singers? In fact, the people we listen to most are YouTubers. YouTubers often give advice about clothes, music, or friendships. They also play video games, make comedy videos, and film their day-to-day life. They influence the way we look, the hobbies we have, and what we buy. So how do they do it, and why? Well, most of them just love making videos, but there's a money factor too. Different companies often pay YouTubers to advertise their products. If a YouTuber has more than 500,000 followers, they can earn money from ads on their YouTube channel. Dan TDM is a popular gamer with over 17 million fans. People watch Dan's site to learn about games like Minecraft, but he has ads on his site too. Dan earns a lot of money every year from these ads. Some YouTubers are also paid to talk teenagers into buying a specific product, such as makeup or a pair of sneakers. Their followers trust them, and if the YouTubers persuade them to buy the product, they earn some money. So how do YouTubers influence and persuade us? Is it because they have a special talent? Is it because they are unusual or different? Not really. Most YouTubers seem to be just like us. They have the same life experiences, the same interests, and the same problems. They are connected to their followers because they view the world in the same way. Teenagers trust the YouTubers they follow. A lot of vlogs are filmed in a personal space, like a bedroom, and YouTubers talk directly into a webcam. It feels like they are having a private conversation with their followers. YouTubers also listen to and reply to comments from their fans, and most of them regularly have Q&A sessions with their community. In fact, their fans can ask them almost anything, and they are usually open and honest. According to a study, 40% of teens say that YouTubers understand them more than their friends. YouTubers listen, but they don't judge. But it's not easy to become a YouTuber. It takes time and hard work to make connections with people and build up a large number of followers. So let's meet some of today's most popular YouTubers. First of all,
Well, so let's choose. Okay, which ideas are mentioned? 1, 2, 3, 2, 6. So which one? How they influence their followers.
The thing that isn't mentioned is that they offer their followers free products.
Yes,
And
of
others
course.
are all of them are mentioned except for
Really?
they offer free products.
Definitely. No, I don't agree with you. So, how about they have a lot of expert knowledge? No, they are ordinary people.
Oh yeah,
Exactly the
I
same. Yeah, of
forgot about that.
course. And they influence people in a positive way. I didn't hear that part. So, yes, about the first one, they give their follower advice. Yes, I heard it. And they share personal information. Yes. They are good listeners. Yes. But the rest of them, I couldn't catch them. So I think just we have three items here. So one and three, and of course four, right? Well,
Yeah.
and now let's see. Let's talk about multiple choice questions. So later, for IELTS test especially, you will need to know the strategy for multiple question test. Okay, so how they are. So you have one question, as you know, with different options, and you need to choose between options. Okay, so let's see. The first thing that you need to do is to underline your keyword. Nathan, do you know what a keyword is?
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
It's basically the important words that can lead you to the answer.
Yeah, of course. And of course, they can be replaced, yeah, with synonyms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so first of all, we need to underline the keywords too. Why? Because I need to look for some synonyms, maybe definition, maybe exactly the same word. Okay, let's see what we have here. Study the listening strategy and read questions. So, who do teenagers listen to most for advice according to the presenter? Okay, tell me, help me. I want to underline the keywords. Could you please help me? So, the first keyword that you can see in this question is
Mm, listen to teenagers.
who is really important. Who? So, okay, noticing, considering this word, I know I need to look for a person, someone. And of course, teenagers. Yes, of course, listen is a verb, so of course is important. And for what? Advice. Yeah. And we have another word that is really important. Most. So maybe we have more than one alternative, so we need to check which one most. The second one, how many?
Uh, A 500,000.
No, no, no. We now we are not focusing on the answers, just keywords. So how many followers?
Followers.
Of course, and of course, money, earning money, need. Okay. So the next one, how make money. For
Mm, they have ads.
yeah, they have ads. Ah, you're answering the
Or
questions. You're answering the questions. No, now we're not going.
um
Just highlighting, yeah, underlining the keywords, and then of course we will answer the question. So for keyword,
similar followers,
similar,
YouTubers.
very good. Follower, yes, and of course WH how. And the last one, five.
Mm, last one is what YouTubers followers when
Yes,
talk.
talk to their followers. So, yes. Okay, now let's answer them. The first one, so let's see. What is your answer for the first one?
My answer for the first one is C. YouTubers.
You're great. Very good. Two.
Uh, I think that two is A. Wait a second, I gotta fix something. All right, and I'm done.
Okay. So, number two, A.
It's A.
Okay. Number
Number
three,
three is B.
four,
Four is they have C.
and five.
They often, I think it's A or B.
They often film private conversation. They ask their fans a lot of questions. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe they usually film themselves in a personal space, right? So maybe their, I don't know, the room, bedroom, study, a personal space, right?
Yes.
I think I've heard this one. Okay. And now let's see. I want to ask you. Okay, so let's talk about YouTubers. So first of all, have you ever wanted to be on social media and make money through social media?
Yeah, I've always wanted to be one because ever since I've heard of the guy I Shall Speak, which is the fastest growing streamer in the world, he makes like $1 million per week. Yep, that's a lot of money, you know. And I want to grow up to be him.
It's mind blowing. Yeah. $1 million per week. Really?
Yeah, like
Wow.
per week. You heard me right. He gets
Yeah.
a lot of super chat donations, so that's why.
Wow. Good. I think so. It's not better to think about it. Just why not being YouTuber? Maybe it's not really bad. So we can do this. Okay. So you let's talk about I want to talk about your answer, the way that you answer. So it was good actually. So it was your normally your answers are good, okay? But sometimes I find them a bit repetitive, or maybe the structure is slightly off. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so let's talk about them. So it's not really bad to uh talk about maybe some parts, okay, because you are good, very good, and I want to make it perfect. Okay? So I'll use it. I've always wanted to be one. Okay, it was a natural start. I like it. So, but I've always, yeah, I've always wanted to be exactly the same as we said. I liked it. Okay, but you said ever since I've heard. See, I heard something. I've heard. No, ever since I heard. I heard. I've no. This is present perfect is incorrect tense here. So I've heard is like not. And so you said which is for people we don't say which, we say who. Who is? You're talking about someone, so you need to pay attention. They're really important. So you would, if I were you, I would say ever since I heard about this guy, okay, he's like the, for example, maybe fastest grower streamer in the world. So this one is better. And yeah, he makes like $1 million per week. It was really natural, conversational, and I liked it. A million, just 1 million, a million, so both of them. And you said I want to grow up to be him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grow up to be him is somehow a natural. Yeah, I want to be like him someday. If I were you, I would say I want to be like him someday. Maybe this one is more natural. So, and of course, the really insane money. Yeah. And I was, as I told you, that's like mind blowing, really. Seriously, 1 million bucks. Ah, let me give you something like dollar. Okay, what do we say? Because this is really good. Bucks, dollars. So native normally use this. So we say $1 million every week. So that's so good. Okay, now let's keep going. And that's great. You know, Nathan, now I'm thinking about being YouTuber. I think it's not really bad. So, good idea. I think you can do it. Okay, so we have some real courage. So, no, you don't need to do this. Okay, well, let me see. If you were an influencer, if you were, I don't know, YouTuber, what field would you love to work in?
What?
What field? I am asking about the field, the category that you would go for if you were an influencer or, for example, YouTuber. I don't know, technology. I don't know, for example, daily routine, food. You know that. Uh, or like food or art or music. So, what category? Or just daily lifestyle?
I think that I'd just go for science. And I've seen a lot of perpetual motion machines and YouTubers debunking them, and they get lots of views.
Yeah, interesting. Well, and I want to ask you about another videos on YouTube. Of course, I hate them, but I see lots of people watch like eating food. I don't know what they say, but what they
Yeah,
call this a
I
MacBook.
hate
Yeah, of course.
mukbang.
What do you think about this type of videos? And just what do you think about them?
Uh, they're disgusting.
Yeah, but
I don't
why
really like
do?
them.
Why do you think lots of people follow this? So what is the reason for it? I really can't get it. Sometimes I think about it and I'm like, okay, so why? Why someone likes just watching something disgusting, eating too much in front of the camera and just, I don't know, it's in especially dirty and loud way. So what do you think why people follow?
I think it's because the videos like that make them hungry, and they get to pick food to eat.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Well, but yeah, I can say that I'm not a fan of this type of maybe uh content. Let's talk about. I want to just before I forget because I was asking you, so I forgot to mention and talk about your answer about your. You said I think I just go for science and yeah. See,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I remember that's motion machine. So let's see. I think maybe we need to think about it a little more, okay? So if you want to say, if you want to use would, it's okay because I ask you a second conditional question. So I would go, it's okay. But if you want to make it more natural in present and you don't want to answer with second conditional, so we normally say, I'm really into, I just go for science. If you want to use it, I'd go. It's okay. But if no, in present, if I were you, I would say, I'm really into. So this one is maybe better. And I usually watch science related stuff. So maybe this one is more natural. And you had really good idea. So for example, you can say, okay, I come across a lot of videos about, for example, just motion machines and YouTubers, just I don't know, like you can make it better version. You know what I mean? Sometimes our answers become too wordy, you know? Like, so
Yeah.
it's, and it, this makes our answers a little bit unnatural. So we need to consider a few factors to make our answers more just native like. Okay. And so let's see. The next one, let's keep going. Okay. Ah. Your best friend has invited a new student to spend the day with you on Saturday, and you don't want someone new to join you. You think it will be less fun. Okay, what do you? Okay, so what in this situation? So. What do you do?
Hmm, I don't really know. I would probably just say nothing and cope with it
Ah,
for a brief moment.
yeah. Just do nothing. You try to
Yeah,
accept, yeah? You try to accept it's okay. Just I need to do so. Let's accept it, yeah? Yeah, try to be more flexible. It's really good actually. Yeah.
thanks.
Well, let's see. Okay. Let's keep going with who do we care about most? Wow. Go on. Okay, we have a writing task. Do you agree or disagree with the three statements? So, could you please read the statement first and then we will move into the text to
Wait,
read
hold
it?
on. Let me close.
Yes, this one, opinion essay.
I just closed the door.
Oh, why I can't hear you? Okay, can you hear me? I couldn't get what you
Yeah.
said. Okay, could you say it please again because I didn't catch what you said?
It's clear. What?
So I want you to read this part. Can you see here the first
Yeah.
phrase?
Your
Not
teacher asked you to write an essay about the importance of caring about each other. Choose one of the following statements. Write an essay explaining if you agree or disagree and why. People don't care about their neighbors anymore. Teenagers only care about themselves. Pet owners care more about the pets than about other people.
pet owners care more about their pets than about other people. First, let's see. Do you agree? Which one do you agree with?
Mm, uh, none of them.
Yeah, none of them. Really? Yeah, okay. So let's see. Okay. Uh let's read this. Okay, read the essay below, which statement from the writing task it is about, and do you agree with the writer? Okay, let's read it to see what it's about. Could you please?
Wait, hold up. There's
Sure.
some problem again.
I see, of course.
Wait, I'm gonna help my dad.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, welcome back. Okay. Let's read it now. It's
Mm,
clear.
like read it mentally.
I think it's better to read it out loud so we can talk about it.
Okay.
It's
Why isn't my screen loading?
I'm not sure why. Maybe you should check a connection because now I'm sharing and I can see my screen here. So I think you need to maybe double check it.
Wait, can I leave and rejoin?
Definitely, yes. Why not?
Okay.
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 Let's see. I
So
hope you can see. Let me share it again. I hope you can
I
see.
only see your webcam.
How about now? Can you see? I'm sharing the board
Mm,
again.
I can see it now.
Okay, very good. So let's read it.
It's clear that people care about different things. My grandma cares about her cat, my mom cares about her family, and my little brother really cares about his favorite baseball players. But what about teenagers? Some people say that they only care about themselves. I strongly believe that this is far from the truth. People sometimes say that teens are selfish. They're labeled the selfie generation who only care about themselves and their likes on social media. In my opinion, uh, uh, this isn't a fair label. While it's true that teens spend a lot of time on social media, uh, they read about global problems too. We live in a connected world, and it's my belief that teens really care about things like inequality, poverty, and the environment and the impact that these issues have on other people.
Yeah.
In addition, teens
Teens care
care about
about in their lives, their
in their lives,
family,
their
friends.
family, friends, classmates, and teachers, and people whom they have the strongest connections with. In conclusion, I'd say that teenagers don't only care about themselves. They care about their friends and their family as well as people they don't know whose lives are affected by global problems. The way I see it, this makes teenagers just like other people.
Well, what do you think? Like just themselves, family. So what do you think?
Uh, they care about the family too.
Yeah. Family too. Yeah, okay. This one is really important. Okay. So first, do you believe in this? Do you accept it? Do you agree with this statement that they have become really selfish and they're labeled the selfie generation because they only care about themselves, or do you disagree or partly maybe agree? So what do you think about it?
I kind of disagree, and because me, I am a teenager myself, so I care about other people too.
Yeah, very good. So, but what is your priority? Yourself?
My priority,
Yeah?
mm,
So yourself, your family. Of course, it
my
should be
family.
yourself. Oh, really? Wow, you're great. So normally, people's first priority actually can be is themselves. So then, of course, when it comes to family, of course, family. has a really important role. But here I can say, yeah, so you're great.
Yeah, and speaking of family, I have also seen some videos talking about that. Like, a lot of men would definitely say, I would die for my family, but would they live for their family? Would they give up on their bad habits for their family? Would you spend time for your family? And there's a lot of psychological facts about that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I do agree with you. But don't you think internet and social media actually have important roles, play important roles in actually maybe uh, teenagers and especially youngsters, like maybe characters and personalities and how they treat other people?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think I think it's really important and we need to consider it as one of the most important factors which affect uh, people's lives and of course their just behavior and manners, especially towards other people, family and relatives. Well, let's see. As you can see, so here let's talk about writing. So it's like we have different types of writing or essays. One of them that can be one of the most, yeah, common is agree, disagree. So you should state your opinion on a topic. So whatever it is, if you agree, maybe completely, totally, or no, partly agree, partly disagree, completely disagree. So it depends. And you need to state and you need to support your idea. If you agree, why? Give reason. Don't forget to give conclusion. That is really important. So we have different paragraphs. The first one, what do you think? So it's not bad normally in writing essays. Of course, it's something about IELTS, but it's not bad to know. In writing and writing, for example, essays, so task one, task two, and IELTS. So we normally have an introduction. What is this introduction? Normally, you paraphrase your question first to show you understood, you got the main idea, and the second one that is more important than the first one is to show your ability and your vocabulary range. So I got it, and I can use other words to describe it. Then, of course, you need to state your opinion for this type of essay. If you agree, if you disagree, maybe so partly agree, partly disagree. And then you need to support your idea, giving some examples. So I need the examples to see. And after that, finally, I have a final paragraph that is a conclusion. Again, you summarize what you mentioned in your essay. So the main points, I mean, as you can see in conclusion. So again, agree, disagree, restate. I'd say the teenagers don't only care about themselves, they care about their friends and their family. So restating their opinion. And of course, just summarizing the what is said and is discussed in the text. And of course, here uh, it's clear that people care about different things. Okay, then giving examples. My grandma. So it's really important. Examples are really important to support your main idea. Okay, and now let's see what we have. Of course, we will discuss this again and again because writing is a really important skill. So we need to focus on it as well as speaking. Okay, let's see. Look at the paragraph plan and make notes for the essay topic. Okay, introduce the essay topic in an interesting way and state your opinion. Explain your opinion with supporting examples and sum up your opinion and restate it. Okay, let's see. Uh, let's talk about this. Okay, one, two, three. First, let's choose one of them. I think it's not bad to talk about pet owners. What do you think?
I have no idea.
Oh, really? So you have no idea. Okay. So let me ask you another question, maybe you can talk about it. Okay. These days, uh, most of teenagers and youngsters spend plenty of time playing video games. And it's believed that video games can actually have a really negative effect on especially mental health in long term. Do you agree or disagree? In what extent you agree or disagree?
Well, I feel like video games have two sides. One is that they can help people release stress because when you play a video game, you have nothing to worry about. But it can be pretty addictive, and addiction is destruction.
Yes, definitely. You can get addicted. And I do agree with you. So, do you play video games and how much time to spend? If yes,
I play like 2 hours a day.
yeah, 2 hours a day, acceptable. Okay. And you try to control, like, to control it, the time spent on
Yeah.
playing, or yeah, okay. Because it's not easy. How do you manage it? How do you control it?
Mm, I don't really know because it's a really simple thing.
Yeah, really
I don't
simple.
know how to say.
Because after a long time, I think it's become challenging. Yeah. So because you say, okay, just maybe one more, just I don't know, maybe a little bit. So like this, this is a because you mentioned addiction, and I definitely agree with you, based and according to research, and of course based on some data. We know that they're completely addictive, so it can be dangerous, even dangerous, because just it can be really powerful to physical and of course mental health. So it's when you can manage and control, of course, I think you have ability. So I'm asking you, what is your secret?
There's no secret. I just
You're
like
just right.
know how to I know how to control myself.
That's perfect. Very good. Well, I want to give you, before I keep going with the next part, I want to give you a good phrase. So you can use it when, because you said for video games has both benefits and drawbacks, good points and negative points. So how to say this in a native form? You can say double-edged sword. So video games are kind of a double-edged sword. Let me write it here.
Yeah, a double-edged
Yeah,
sword.
of
I
course,
know that.
double-edged sword. And just let me, okay. This one is really good when you want to say something has both benefits and drawbacks. You can use it. And I do agree with you. Yes, they can, on one hand, they can help people unwind, relax, unwind, and relieve stress. Of course, so I have two good words here. Unwind, a good verb, and that means relax. And of course, another one that is relieve, stress, to reduce, relieve, okay, to reduce stress. This is another one that you can use both of them to make your answer better. Okay, and yes, they can all, you said they can be pretty addictive. They can also be really addictive. So change pretty to really. And once you get hooked, it can seriously mess with your life. So I want to give you affect your life, mess with your life. Yeah. And I think because you said addiction is destruction. So addiction is destruction is unnatural here. It's too dramatic. So it's better to be replaced with another phrase. So when you want to say become addicted, if you want to make it native like, you can say get hooked. Once they get hooked, of course, it can seriously mess with their lives. Mess with your life means to affect it in a negative way, of course, I mean. Affect it in a negative way. Okay? Okay? Nathan, can you hear me? I can't see you and I feel like you're sleeping over there. Are you
No,
okay?
I'm
Because
still here.
okay, so say something because I feel like okay, well, I can't see you now, and then when I can't hear you, I feel like okay, you're sleeping. Well, and I'm talking to myself. Okay, let's see. Any questions?
No, not really.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, so this is about writing. Just may I ask you something? Of course, it would be great if you can do this. Could you please write an essay about one problem? So, whatever, like, what you feel like is a challenge, maybe
Yeah, as a
nowadays.
homework, right?
Can be. It's not just, let me say, there is no pressure that you need to complete it right now. No. Just you have 1 week. I want you to think about it and then write your essay and send me. I would correct. I want to check your writing skills as well. So it would be great if you can do this. Okay. This is your homework. Yes. Well. Okay. And don't forget introduction, conclusion, main bodies, main paragraphs with examples. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Well, what connects us? Oh, so let me ask you, Nathan, can you influence people positively? If yes, how?
Yeah, sure, I can do that. And I can just say the benefits of what of advertising, and maybe try my best to persuade them.
Yeah, very good. But it's not easy how to do this, how to pursue people, how to convince people to follow you and to accept your opinion. Is not really easy.
Yeah, I know that.
Very good. You're so skilled, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's totally just you can do that, and it's not of course easy, especially when you want to pursue and convince people to follow and to do something. Yeah, so it's not really easy. Okay. And now empathy. How can we develop empathy? What do you think?
To
How we
develop.
empathy.
Mm, I think that empathy is naturally developed in the brain, and so there's some parts in the brain that sometimes it's damaged or it's malfunctioning on birth. It's the amygdala, which controls empathy. And empathy isn't something to be learned, but something to naturally develop. You know?
Yeah, of course, got it. Yeah, maybe. So maybe we can learn. I'm not sure. So yes, somehow I do. I agree with you. Like, you think empathy is naturally developed in brain? Yes, but if I were you, I would say I think empathy naturally develops. Is developed here is passive that you don't need. So I think empathy naturally develops in the brain. So active is better. It's more natural. Okay, so it's better to change it from passive to active. Okay, so let's skip this part for now since we have no time to talk about it more. But the next time, of course, we will discuss it more. Do you have any questions, Nathan?
No.
Okay, and thank you for being perfect, like always. Thank you so much, and have a great
Thank
weekend.
you.
Enjoy it. Goodbye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you. Goodbye.